Prepare for it, Hyper. It's gonna be a glorious moment. I apparently missed one thingy over here. Oh. Well, it's quite an obvious one, too. Hyper, here we go. This one's for you. Actually, none of these things were built. This whole thing was not built yet. I did it. Logistics robots. Let's give them a try, I guess. I'm gonna need many of these things. Yeah, just, I mean, preferably we put at least like 50 in each of the towers, right? So we kind of just want to set it up. This is gonna take a lot of belts, guys. Dude, they added so many nice quality of life improvements. So if you hit shift, if there's already something in that spot, it will just force place whatever it can. They've genuinely made a lot of really nice things in this game, man. Oh, yeah. Okay. Flying robot frames are used for the utility science. Okay. I'm assuming purple science is next for me? Or should I go yellow science instead? What is the next upgrade? Like, the most important upgrade I can get at this point, it seems, is just, like, more worker speed and cargo and all that, yeah. Oh, so for more speed, I need yellow. I need both. So this is kind of slow going, though. With my current amount of robots. Like, if I had more robots, this would make it much easier. My very first supply over here is running a bit low. Copper is running very low, actually. I will definitely need to replace my copper line. Where is my copper? Do I not have any copper nearby? No, I must have some copper nearby. I can use this copper field just fine. Yeah, the personal robo field doesn't have a lot. So one thing I need to go ahead and do, right? Is automate the production for the processing unit. That's gonna take a while. But I think that's what I probably want to be focusing on next. I think with that, with the blue science, which I can't make with my hands sadly, because I need sulfuric acid. I can also upgrade my character's carry capacity. So I can carry more roboports. So I can get, yeah, I can get power armor. So this is an equipment grid size of 7 by 7. So currently I have a, I have a 5 by 5. So it would help out quite a bit. That's a lot of additional surface area. I'm a little concerned of running the blue stuff though. Sulfuric acid. Where am I using that or making that? I'm making it over here somewhere. Sulfuric acid. Did I never set up the recipe for these? Nice. Is this sulfuric acid? Yeah. So I think I just scaled this up. So sulfuric acid is sulfur, iron plates, and water. We'll have to run a lot more sulfuric acid, and I'll sort of run it as like a power line, I guess, or like a bus line. All the way south. Not bad. Trains would be nice. I feel like for the next copper patch, I don't really need trains for it, but maybe I'm mistaken. It's not that far away. What's going on, Wick? Hello, hello. Tidy this up a little. Okay. Well, I definitely have to scale this up too, now that I'm looking at it. That is certainly not quite enough. I do kind of like the way this looks on all of these pipes here. Oh, yikes. That is a problem. I could run another pipe up here, which may just be the easiest way to doing this, without making a gigantic amount of spaghetti. Although this is not the most elegant solution, I guess. It'll do the trick. At least I can run over these pipes. Let's see. I can run over these pipes. Spaghetto? No. We're trying to not do any spaghettoing. What? You're in the wrong place, buddy. I know it doesn't matter, but you're still in the wrong place. Water goes in at the bottom. Come on, everybody knows that. Hey, Fluffy man. Thank you. Filling in the sellout bar. Appreciate it. I'm missing an input pipe? Oh yeah, I'm missing one over here. Yeah, no. I'm missing just a basic one. I have a very hard time finding basic shit in this game. Like, the more stuff I unlock, you'd imagine that at some point I would remember where some of these things are. But I don't. Oh, this is new. Okay, we'll have to have a look here. Personal logistics and auto trash. Turning off the personal logistics will... Okay. We'll worry about this in a minute. So that should increase my production quite a bit. And the same can be done over here for each of these things. More sulfuric acid. And more acid is better, is what my mom always said. More acid is better than less acid. I think that's what she... I don't know. What's going on, Rocktrion? Hello. Good to see you, man. So I could make some logistics drones right now as well. I should definitely go ahead and get that going. I think those logistic drones can basically go out and just grab stuff for me. So I never have to actually manually do things myself anymore. So if I, like, have, I guess within the network at least, but they'll be waiting for me to give me the stuff that I'm looking for, which sounds really nice. I have to make like 50 of them as well. 50, there we go. Is this a peaceful playthrough? Absolutely not. I am a master murderer, apparently. Uranium ore is processed in centrifuges. I don't know if I want to do with that. Advanced ammunition? Atomic bombs? Whoa, what? I can make atomic bombs? Nuclear power. Yo, I like the idea of nuclear power. Powerful. I don't really like the nuclear bomb, but like, okay, let's do a little bit of that. And let's do a little bit of this too. Powerful and sophisticated method of power generation rather using uranium cell. You will like nuclear bombs, they're better than in StarCraft 2. Nuclear bombs kind of scare me a bit. I'm gonna be playing this for about another 20 minutes, by the way. Then we're gonna be switching games. Which game? We're gonna do a little bit of a sponsored segment, actually, the last 2 hours of today. But we'll get to that in a moment. We're gonna be checking out a new RTS game. New game? New game. What's up, Meerkats? You found it? Oh, God. So, my sulfuric acid, I'm getting distracted. Where was I doing my sulfuric acid? This is sulfuric acid over here. Yeah, good. Wait, you need water? Why are you not getting water? Oh. Weird. Alright. Do I want to store sulfuric acid in a tank as well? Sounds dangerous. What did that Catherine thing recommend that we were looking at earlier? Catherine of Sky. Okay, so she's saying put the sulfuric acid on the belt or on the... Okay. We can give that a try. Absolutely. I mean, I can't really put it on the, you know, on the bus. But, I mean, I can, kind of. It's just that I should have dedicated the bottom lane for it, and I did not. So I could just dedicate one of these lanes for it instead. Maybe that's not a bad idea. I'll dedicate this lane over here. You follow that one? You will need a tank for sulfuric acid? To load train to uranium mining place? Alright. We'll do the tank in a moment. Oh, I guess you kind of do need 2 lanes dedicated to it, right? Just to be able to send it here. No, actually, that's not necessary. I'm dumb. I have a bus service. Yeah. They always run on time. Okay. So I want to be bringing this all the way to the very end. Are you making fun of the foreigner right now, sysadmin? Is that what you're doing right now? Are you making fun of my pronunciation? Wow, dude. I cannot believe it. Ooh, a reverse toxic. I like it. Okay. I have sulfuric acid now for days. And for days, it's more like for multiple minutes. Which is pretty good. What was I gonna use it for again? Stuff. Things. That sort of stuff. And things, I guess. Can I do a little bit of cleaning here? There you go. I have robots right now that can repair for me. It's all good. I was looking to do blue processing units. Yes. So we have the red processing units over here. I think I'm gonna dedicate like the 2 bottom lanes here, or at least one of the 2 lanes, to the blue one. Now I know this looks an awful lot like manual labor, chat. I am indeed making these bus lanes myself. But you know what? Sometimes as a manager of a great fleet, you sometimes have to get in the trenches as well. You have to show the people that you're still capable of doing the work, you know? I can't just rely on my robotic friends the entire time here. This way I can hopefully be cool with the crew. My wife was super angry with me, says Wick, because I bought one Nintendo Switch and then she and my son take a week-long vacation in Los Cabos without me. Oh, what? Oh shit, dude. I thought that was gonna be a wholesome story. That wasn't very wholesome at all. Okay. I have blue science-y things coming right up. The red science-y things are needed. I don't know exactly where I want to build it all, but... yeah, there's a little bit of wife flexing going on in the chat right now. Can't believe this. We get it, guys. You have happy, fulfilled relationships. Ay, ay, ay. Jeez. We gotta do science. That's the next goal. That's why you're not married, so you can get a Switch and go to Cabo? Caboo? Okay. Blue stuff. Virtual wives don't count? Whoa, are you gatekeeping wives right now, Ramble? Like it's some sort of legal thing? I will have you know that there's no such thing in Dutch law at all. Can't believe this. Oh, I'm out of conveyor belts. I need to go build some. Or grab some. I still have 1,000 tasks that need to be done. Oh shit. My accumulators are providing stuff right now. But I think that's mostly because the... No, it's the solar panels. Never mind. They just switched positions in that screen. I have little robots flying around, working around the clock to upgrade my shitty factory. What did I do, Jackie? Or should I say, what did I do this time? Oh shit. I don't have enough conveyor belts. Well, that's a problem. I do not have enough conveyor belts anymore. You know, that conveyor belt painting that I was doing may not have been the most efficient way to do it. Because I need about 1 million of them now. And I do have quite a few. Good thing I built it in such a way that I can scale it up, guys. Remember you guys were making fun of me that I only needed like one of these things? Well, because I've built my factory in this section of the map way too big, I now also need a lot more stuff. But I can solve my own created problem by making more stuff. I'm fixing problems I've created myself. Checkmate. Alright. Just like a politician? Absolutely. Wait, what? Vote for Lowko 2024? No. Elections are coming up in like a week from now. What do you mean 2024? So I decided to upgrade my entire factory all at once. That may have been a mistake. I mean, there's only 1,000 jobs that still have to be done. Elections in the Netherlands are next week. Yeah. Or like 2 weeks from now. AKA the only elections that matter. Let's be real. Everybody knows that the Dutch elections have worldwide consequences right away. Immediately. That's how it works. Oh. So I am producing a lot of these things. It's just also taken a while for them to all build it. Yeah. Is something cursed over here? Yeah, there is something very cursed. Again, because I don't have my conveyor belts. It's such a mess. It's only a temporary mess, though. It's a temporary mess that I've created myself. I don't really believe that it's worth scaling a lot of this stuff up. Because it will sort itself out as like the next things all finish. What's going on, Utgard? I am your German fix for today. Guten Tag. Mein Name ist Lowko. Willkommen zu meiner Livestream. Genau. Always important. Always mix in the word genau. Germans love that word. Genau. You will sound 10 times more professional as a German speaker when you use the word genau. Every 10th word. Yeah, that's how it works. They love that word. Genau. I got drones now? Yeah, I got drones now and I skilled up my entire base. Genau. And it's a bit of a mess. But it's a temporary mess. Look up. This is fine. This is okay, don't worry about it. It's just a couple arrows. I love arrows, as you know are well aware of. So I'm gonna fill in that chest a little bit more. How many belts a minute am I making? Can I see that? Production statistics. 90 or no, 84 a minute. So it's gonna solve itself. It's fine. It's just a little slow in solving itself. Plus, it's gonna take a tremendous amount of resources. And one problem I actually just realized is that my copper is very, very low right now. I think what we need to go ahead and do tomorrow is increase the copper production tremendously. I'm gonna need to go up there and bring it all the way back down. Yeah. I might need some landfill for that. So if I can maybe start preparing some of that, that would be very handy. It's just very expensive. I just started up a lot of assignments, you know? Maybe I should have done it a little bit more carefully, but this was me playing it slow. Like, I thought, I was told by a very valid source that the factory must grow. So I let the factory grow, but maybe I let it grow a little too hard. Yeah, ultimately, it's fine. We just have to spend a little bit of time running all of this. If I can, I would like to stand on this conveyor belt and just loot. Because I'm gonna need quite a few conveyor belts as well, actually, to run this back. I don't really want to do it with trains just yet. Because I'm not really in a position to get trains going. So my robots right now are also taking the stuff out of my inventory to upgrade things. Just keep your supply meeting your demand and the factory will naturally grow. That's beautiful. I will be overbuilding. Yeah, I have overbuilt already. What's going on, Bushy? Okay. Yep. So, tomorrow, expand copper line. Cool. So my goal for today was to get all the robotics going in the game, and we have certainly achieved that. I may have made it a little bit more difficult on myself by scaling things up this brutally, but I think it'll be okay. I'll try and maybe see if I can get nuclear power going too tomorrow. That might be fun, although I can imagine that's going to be a bit complex. We need 500 concrete. A heat exchanger uses heat energy to turn water into steam. A heat pipe and a steam turbine. Alright, well anyways, we'll sort that out tomorrow. Let's get back to playing Factorio. Here's what I did yesterday. I got robots. I have robots upgrading everything. One little problem with the robots upgrading everything is that it takes a lot of resources to upgrade everything. So I don't actually have any conveyor belts anymore. I really need to go ahead and get some again. Because I'm running out of copper. So I think what we're going to do today to get started is connect the line of copper to the north of my base. And use that. I don't really want to do trains just yet. Even though I know trains are really nice. Mostly because I don't know how to set them up. Yeah, I have some robots also taking belts out of my inventory here. Because I upgraded loads of stuff. It's all a bit of a mess. Ultimately, I hope that today I can upgrade my entire base to like the next level. That would be awesome. And hopefully I can, I don't know, what else should I be aiming for today? Probably get like one of these other sciences going again. Because I do need more science. So I'm running very low on copper. Only 75,000 copper. Yeah, so I have coal and iron coming in from the east. And there's a really large copper vein right up north. This is close to one of those enemy bases, however. But I don't really have a lot of other choices. Plus, this one's kind of easy. Because my copper is being refined over here. So as long as I just send it down, I think I should be good. As long as I can just, like, get my copper to go and connect in over here, I should have copper for at least a while. I don't really know exactly how much I'm going to need, but I'm gonna, like, run a line all the way from the top. And then I think maybe for future copper expansions, we'll try to set up trains if I need to. But I think I'm just gonna run this one way up north. And we'll have to do some killing. I need a lot more conveyor belts, though. Resources run out, yeah. Not in real life. Not in real life. Only in video games. So I think we'll get started with a little bit of murdering. A little bit of spring cleaning. No, in real life, resources are infinite. I should have a train for that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really know how to do trains right now. But I will do trains at some point. I think this one's not that far. So this is a really large vein. I don't think I really need to worry too much about setting up a line that goes south. Yeah, the only resource that's infinite in this game, sysadmin, is oil. Oil in this game just runs slower. But other than that, it's infinite. Yeah, water also does not run out. Game of the year? This game has been out for a couple years, but... Water is also infinite, yeah. I do have a car, by the way. Yes, I do. I like to stretch my legs early in the morning, chat. We only just now get started. So I have some of these robots. These robots are amazing. I don't know how strong this nest is. But my robots should do a pretty good job. I am a little scared of these spore crawler looking things, though. I have shields now. I forgot about my shields. The plasma shields are actually amazing. Alright, murder successful. I may have to do a little bit more cleaning up here, too. Oh, there is actually coal nearby. The fact that there's coal nearby is actually really nice. I might just be able to send plates straight down. That would be much better. Oh, yeah, dude. I am gonna... Okay, we're gonna do a lot of copper refining over here. Sent the plates via the train. I know a lot of you guys are excited about trains. I think it is much faster, however, to just run the conveyor belt. Because I don't know how to do trains. And I have about 17 other projects I'm currently running in the game. So maybe I should be doing trains, but I don't really know how they work. Look at this, man. There's so much copper here. What is this? Stone? But do I really... Like, I just need to run a belt from here to right there. It's really not that much of a distance, guys. Sure, I could run trains, but, like, I really don't need to. So why? Because trains? I guess that's a good enough reason. Yeah. What's going on, Pumpkin? Hello. David from Canada. Would love to watch, but I'm at work. That's okay. Half my viewers are currently at work, dude. That has never withheld anybody. Many of my viewers consider that to be a perk. Great, I'm at work. My code is compiling right now. Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Sure. Oh my god, look at this one. Large nest. Should I feel bad about the Zerk and murdering him, or no? Because I do feel a little bad. I'm not gonna lie. Nah? My build pipeline is running? Oh, okay. Sorry. Am I using old man's terms? We no longer use code compiling? My build pipeline is running? Alright, sorry. Oh yeah, this is a great website. You can Google fake code. Wasn't there like a website as well that allowed you to just type in things and it just automatically showed up as code? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? You could just type any key on the keyboard and it would auto show up as code. I love that website. Hacker Typer? Yeah, there it is. So you just press any key on the keyboard. This is me hard at work right now, dude. I'm just kidding, I don't have a job. No, I don't have a fake job. Fake job only. Yeah. I remember having a real job. No, actually I don't. I'm the coding master. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, it's time. We're gonna do a little bit of, shit. I'm already, I should have prepared for this trip. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a run all the way fuck. Why do I always do this? Why do I never prepare for these things properly? I just fucking start, and then I go back and I make the run of shame. Maybe I should make a train. Why does nobody suggest making a train? Also, I have a car, but I don't know where it is. I know I have a no, Dylan. I said I have a car. I just don't know where it is. Yeah, I think what I want to do is run it right about over here. This would be the ideal location. Okay. I do know where my bike is, absolutely. It's in the shed, chat. That's where my bicycle is. A little bit of deforestation has never hurt anybody. Come on. Nature's gonna toughen up a little bit. Okay. This is, by the way, just a purely decorative, in case you're wondering what in the world this is. This is a decorative remembrance of our very first water source that we used for like the first 10 hours of my playthrough. It's a beautiful memory. Yeah, I need so many of these things, man. It's kind of annoying, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna need a bunch of those. I already had a lot of those. I'm gonna need loads of them, because we have to do a lot of mining. And I would also kind of like to just make more of these things. So we'll have to get a couple more of these plates. There we go. And then a bunch more steel as well. Okay. I could also use my new substations, I guess. I will make a bunch of those as well. I don't know how useful they are. I think they're mostly good for like my solar and whatnot. I need lots and lots of these fast transport belts though, which is gonna take a long time to produce if I do them manually. I mean, I have a lot of production of it going on. It's just not enough to currently do everything. I could create reels. Yeah, why has nobody else suggested me to use trains? Wait, I can automate stuff using trains? Huh? We did, Lowko? When? I don't know exactly how many of these I need. I think I need like 200. Wait, how do I stop my robots from using them temporarily? Oh, I guess I could downgrade the chest. Would that be an option? What if I downgrade the chest to like one that they can't access? So they stop taking it. Haha! Take that, robots! I am way too smart for these robots, bro. I would have to turn off my roboport? No, I can't do that. They have loads of other jobs to do though, so I don't think it's a huge deal. I outsmarted the robots. I'm honestly not scared of AI. I came up with a solution against AI here in just a couple seconds. All it took was like 500 people collectively putting their minds to it, and we figured it out. My inventory is terrifying? What? It's automatically sorted. What do you mean? My inventory is terrifying? I genuinely don't see what's wrong with it. There is so much? Yeah, more is better, no? Isn't that how it goes? I'm carrying 40 chemical plants? Yeah, I got a little carried away there. That's okay, though. I did use quite a few of them.
Howdy.
What's going on, Timmy? Thank you. Welcome back. Timmy! Your inventory in Baldur's Gate 3 terrified me? Are you guys just all admitting right now how scared you are of some of the decisions I make in video games? Is this like a little get-together right now, or you guys are just taking turns? Describing what scares you the most? That's okay. That's alright. You still dream of the octopus scene? Which one? You mean with the Emperor? The Emperor octopus scene. I mean, I wasn't proud of it, but it was beautiful. Honestly though, the way that like Baldur's Gate 3 does its inventory is just pretty infuriating in the first place. You just send everything to camp? Yeah, so it's weird. Like, initially you kind of need more gold, and then at some point you realize, oh shit, I have more gold than I can ever spend, so it's not a big deal. Is there anything I can do in the meantime while we wait for some of these things to be built? I'm sure there is a lot more that I can do. I will need to set up some turrets in the new place. Let me see. Yeah, I will have to make a couple of them. Mostly just to make sure that I don't lose any of them. I did play with a high charisma character, that's true. I feel like high charisma is the most fun way to play these type of games though. Maybe I'm mistaken, I don't know, but... Okay, I think I'm about ready now. I'm not ready. I know I'm not ready. No, leave me alone. You guys are gonna steal my belts. Is this painful for the seasoned Factorio player watching me waste all these belts on a run this large? Is this road safe? It's safe-ish. You've gone way farther with belts? Okay. Oh, absolutely, Bally. This is the first thing you see when you turn on the stream. It's nice, no? This is as close as we get to face tanking Factorio. I did notice my bots. I purposefully ignored them because they're gonna steal my conveyor belts out of my backpack. No! 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 You guys do- No! You're gonna steal them! I don't know! Okay, fine. Come with me. Come with me. Don't you dare take something. I don't hate him. No, okay, I'll pick him up later. They're giving Lowko, not taking. We'll come back to it later. Also, I am researching nuclear power. Would you want me in charge of nuclear power, Chad? Would you think I would be okay with any sort of power like that? Yeah? That means a lot, man. I would be too scared to ever use them anyways. Not the energy, but the bombs.